What's up, gang? Case here with our at-home strength work for Friday, May 14th. 3 rounds today, 15 sumo deadlifts, 8 supine knee raises. That's a new movement I'll go over in a moment. And then we'll finish up with 18 foot elevated glute bridges. On our sumo deadlift today, 2 dumbbell is going to be the preferred method. We want to load up heavy enough to where that 15th rep begins to get very difficult. That's where you're just shy of technical breakdown. If you only have 1 dumbbell, let's try to go for a heavier dumbbell, and then we'll hold that dumbbell just by that top head. 2 dumbbell version stance, regardless of the weights that we're using, we want feet to be a few inches outside of shoulder width, toes angled out, but don't get so wide that our knees are inside of our heel. So be sure we can still drive those knees wide enough to where it stacks right over top of the heel. And then while you're getting set up, think about having the weight centered on your foot. When people get into this wide stance, they'll put too much pressure on the outside of their foot sometimes, or maybe sometimes they're rolled to the inside. We want weight centered over the foot. Then in that bottom setup, hips should be about halfway between knees and shoulders, keeping that spine long from our head all the way down to our tailbone, not arching out our back. We want to keep that belly tight so that spine stays neutral. From here, driving the feet through the ground, squeeze your belly and butt as you stand, and also remember active shoulders. So keep those shoulders pinned down and back, even when we're in that bottom position. After those 15 sumo deadlift, you'll move on to your 8 supine knee raises. You'll hold a weight right over top of your eyes on this movement. And this is to anchor the upper body and to give you some activation. We'll start feet together, butt tight, belly tight, so that our low back is pressing into the ground. We'll bring our knees in, and then once our knees are in, we're going to roll them tight into our chest, lifting our heels up, but controlling that up and down. So get long, bring them in, roll hips up, roll down slowly, extend long, bring them into about a 90, roll hips up, roll hips down, using that midline and not swinging our legs. Finishing up with 18 foot elevated glute bridge. You can use a ball, really anything that you can elevate your feet up about a foot onto. The ball is actually good because it gives you some instability to work through. You want to make sure that you put the center of your foot on that object, not your heel. From here, knees should be bent about 90 degrees, palms up, drive the hips up, squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt, and when you come back down, don't quite touch the ground, and then drive right back up. Pause for a moment, 18 reps on those. Rest about 30 seconds in between each movement today. You've got three different movements to work through. Stay at the same weight across on those sumo deadlifts, and take your time on those supine knee raises. Make sure we're not swinging our legs. Make all that happen through your middle. Good luck on today's strength work, and we'll see you back soon for our Metcon.